Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to what has to be this is day number 2, yes, day number 2, week 15, day number 2, week 15, spring 2025 of our journey together. Excuse me, day number 2, week 15, spring 2025 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight. It's certainly a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. Okay, my name is Mr. Petit. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday the 15th of April, 2025. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And the topic is geometry series. This has to be, so going to be a next installation in our geometry series. We're going to be looking at some of the rules that we looked at yesterday and also building on them. It's looking at different problems as it relates to geometry. It was a really good topic. All right. And so let's go ahead and do this.
Yes, but
Uh-huh.
and this is being recorded, right?
It should be recorded. Did I start a recording? Yeah, I started the recording. Just pause. Yeah, I started the recording, yes. Okay, so let's begin with calculating the size of these angles. So we want to calculate the size of, calculate the size of the missing angles. Calculate the size of the missing angles. So let's say we have the shape that looks like okay, so I'm gonna actually draw the shape for you guys. And let's see how we could do this. So let's say we have this, okay? And this goes like that, and this, let me read it up. Let's say we have that, and let's say we have this big one right now, like so. Yeah, so something like that. I want to extend that, but yeah, let's extend this. Yeah, let's do that. And let's say we have this guy right there. No, let's make this a little bit more helpful. Let's do it like this. Okay,
Mr.
good.
Petit, does the angle have to be like, does the triangle have to be accurate or no?
No, it doesn't be accurate. No.
Okay, thank you.
And it's gonna be like this. Let's say this up just in the middle there. So like so. Good. All right. Let me put this in there. Good. All right, next we have 27 degrees. So 27 degrees. We also have 53 degrees.
I apologize, Mr. Petit. I will have to leave. I will be right back.
About 53 degrees. And we have X. Okay, let's call this X. Let's say we also have y. So this is y, x and y. Okay. Let's say we have z, x, y, z, z. Okay. Let's say this is that right there. And this is, I guess this is this. So if that's the case. Yeah, okay, good. And our goal, so we have this triangle that we have drawn, and our goal is to figure out what is the size of angle. Let's start off with angle x, right? Start off with that angle x.
Good evening.
Good evening, good evening. All right, start off with angle x. All right, so we have I is going to be angle x. So angle x. So our goal is to figure out what is the size or what is the measure or what is the measure of angle x. Okay. So what is angle x? Right, that's our goal.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, that's our goal. We have to figure out what angle x is equal to. Question, how do your diagram look? Does it look sensible like
Better
mine?
because mine is colored.
Better than yours.
Better than yours.
Oh wow, I didn't even ask for all this violence. I just asked how was.
So you walk towards
I
one
didn't-
violent.
I didn't ask for no violence. I just asked how does your style look? I was expecting an answer like it looks neat, it looks nice, it looks okay,
Sensible.
it looks excellent.
This is you nobody gonna bib you up.
Looks great. Mr. Pete, mine's look better than yours. Ha ha ha. You should go die. Go throw yourself over the bridge. Like what?
I ain't say all of that now.
We never said all
Wow.
that. Slow down.
Wow. Wow, I got violence. All right. Asia, how does your diagram look?
Okay.
Looks okay. Were you
Yes,
here
sir.
yesterday, Asia?
No, sir.
Okay. All right then. So we have to explain to you how to do this. Karen Johnson, how does your stuff look? How does your diagram look?
It looks fine.
It looks fine. That's excellent. That's a good answer. Okay. All right. So our goal is to figure what is the measure of angle x. How can we figure? Someone has their name as a dot. Now, if your name is a dot, there's no way I'm gonna let you unmute your mic. I don't know who you are, right? So if you want to speak and your name is a dot, then I can't let you open your mic. In fact, I don't even know who you are. I should just remove you with the chat. That's probably what I should do. And then, Mr. T, you kick me out of the class. But then you have your name as a dot. That don't even make no sense. A dot. Please correct that. The person who has their name as a dot, you need to correct that. That makes no sense at all. Neither in this world nor in the world to come. All right, so.
Mr. D, what if they're trying to be mysterious?
Real, what if they wanted to be that nonchalant?
They could be mysterious.
They wanted to be nonchalant.
No, that's the problem right there. Someone paying for that class. Oh, You have to put your name, you have to put your name. And Tori, I don't have your notes. I don't have none of your notes, Tori. I don't have your notes. You need to take a picture of your notes and send them to me, Tori. All right, Tori, you can't just be in the class and not, where's Tori? Tori Miller, can you hear me? Where's Tori? Tori Miller, can you hear me? I need to see your notes. I need to see your notes. You don't send me your notes. So you have to send me a note, Story. All right, so let's go ahead and calculate angle X. Okay, angle X. Class, what are we gonna get for angle X? What y'all think? This is angle X. What are we gonna get for angle X? Okay, now Tavana. Okay, Tavana.
Yes, sir.
Like, you can do this to me again?
I was working on that.
I just want to keep my job, man.
Yes.
Just playing with you. Would you get Tavana?
100 degrees.
One Tavana got 100. Anyone else got an answer? All right, anyone else got an answer?
100.
100?
100.
100. How come all y'all get 100 since Tavana said she get 100?
Because you have to add.
Because she's the teacher.
She's the
I got
teacher. Oh,
10.
wow.
That's just the answer I get.
That's just the answer you get? Okay.
I get that because she's the teacher.
This is the teacher. Tavana. Stacy.
Get it, Chris.
Go ahead.
Can I explain how I get it?
Go ahead, Amaya.
Okay, so right, you have to add 27 and 53, and that gives you 80, and then you subtract that from 180 because a triangle adds up to 180 degrees. So you have to subtract 80 from 180 and you get 100. So that's how I get 100.
Very good. That's an excellent answer.
Me too.
And an even better. I was speaking to Amaya. That was an
Christina,
excellent.
you let somebody take your job.
That was an excellent explanation.
Why you keep muting me all the time?
That was an excellent explanation, Amaya. That was an excellent explanation.
Thank you.
And an excellent answer. Very good. So basically we have 27 and 53. She said it. I was waiting to see if she would have said it, and she did. She did give the reason. All right. She did give the reason. The reason is that angles in a triangle, as you can see, this is a triangle. Okay. And as you can see, angles in a triangle must add up to 180 degrees. And so what that means for us, okay, let me go ahead and write this down. The first thing we have to do here is we have to add. That's the first step. The first step is to add. So we're gonna add, okay? What are we adding? It's very simple. We're gonna add 27 degrees and 53 degrees. So let's add them. So we have 27 degrees, 27 degrees, okay? Plus what? Plus 53 degrees. Okay, so 27 plus 53 degrees. And let's go ahead and add them. And so we say 27 plus what? Plus 53. It's gonna be what? 7 plus 3 is 10. Put the 0 down, put the 1 up. 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 1 is 8. So it's gonna be 80. So you're right, it is 80 when we add them. So the sum of 27 and 53 is going to be 80 degrees. So let's go ahead and that looks sensible. It's gonna be 80 degrees. But we're not done, right? We're not done. We have to subtract. And so let's go ahead and subtract. Because we know that angles in a triangle add up to 180. This dark color is giving me, like that. Let's use a different color. Say, let's use this color. So let's subtract. So if we subtract, we're gonna say 180 degrees minus what?
Oh, it's just 100.
Minus 80. Because we're subtracting 80 and 180. That's how we get 100 Cleveland. You understand? So we're gonna be 180 Cleveland. You understand that? 180
Yes, sir, I do.
minus 80. Okay. When we subtract them, we have 0 minus 0 is what? 0. 8 minus 8 is what? 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. So the answer is going to be 100. So that means that x is equal to 100 degrees. That's the answer. X is equal to 100. Let me change the color. X is equal to 100 degrees. And that's how we get 100 degrees. Again, the reason is because angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So this right here is going to be 100 degrees. Okay. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know if that makes sense, class.
Yes.
Y'all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is a good not Sunday, good Tuesday, and only a few persons are answering me. The rest of you, do y'all understand this is my question? Do y'all understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Still not hearing from Tanaya, Ariana, Tavano, Waterfall. Y'all have to answer me. Do y'all understand how I got my answer for X?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The rest of us, Liliana, Mark, do you understand this? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So that's how we got the angle for X. Is there anyone who do not understand we got angle for X? How we got angle? Anyone do not understand how we got that? What's the reason? Let me put the reason here. The reason is, class, what's the reason for this? Angles what?
Angles
Angles in a triangle.
Triangle add up to
80
180
degrees.
degrees.
Angles in a triangle add up to 180.
Very good, add to 180 degrees. That's how we got that. That's how we got the answer for that one. Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees, okay? Next, after we have that, we have to go on to part, we could call this double I, and y'all probably was already calculating this, some of you, all right? So it's gonna be double I. So what's very important is that once you already get your answer, I would recommend that you put it in the diagram because that's gonna be useful. So we know that X is, based on our calculations, X is 100 degrees. So let me put that 100 somewhere. So X is 100 degrees. So let's just bear that in mind right there. Okay. So just keep that in mind. That's going to be helpful. Who knows, right? Who knows? But just keep it. Okay, so we have angle Y. This one should be very easy. Angle Y. How did y'all get angle Y? Or what is angle Y, I should say. What y'all got for angle Y? Angle Y. What did y'all get for angle Y? This is angle Y right there.
So what about
Yeah,
what about the corner with no letter though?
No, we ain't worried about that. We just want angle Y.
80?
150 degrees.
Say it again, Y Smith.
153 degrees.
153
53.
degrees. Why did you say it's 153 degrees?
I minus 27 by 180.
Why would you do that? What's the reason?
I believe they are corresponding or alternate.
Corresponding. What letter you looking at?
Why?
I mean, like, why you say they're alternate? Do they form a Z? Do you see a Z shape?
Pardon?
Do you see a Z shape for this? Because if you're saying 27, saying minus it, a Z, F, you see a Z shape, F shape, U shape, anything? No?
No, sir.
No? Yeah, I wouldn't go that route. I wouldn't go that because I don't see none of those letters there. Plus that you only do those co-interior, alternate, all them stuff when you have two parallel lines. Currently, we don't have no parallel lines. This line is not parallel to that. Okay, so it can't work.
Is it 100?
100? How did you get 100?
Because they're vertically opposite.
No, not really. Nope, that's not gonna, no, that's not the reason why. That's not the reason why. Anyone else wanna save Alea from her miseries?
Mr. Petit.
Say it again. Hello? Hello, anyone else know how are we gonna get the answer for why? Anyone wanna try?
Probably because like that's a different triangle.
Mm-hmm.
You
Is it-
divide 180 by 2.
No,
Angles on the we take away 27 by 180 degrees.
Is it 80? Mr. Petit, I think I get it.
Chanel, what you think?
53.
You got 53? How did you get 53?
Because I subtract the 180 and the 53 to the bottom.
Why would you subtract them?
Not the 180. I mean the 180 and the 100,
And you get 53?
and then the 27, and then 53.
I don't understand what you're doing.
Oh.
No?
Is it 80?
Alea, we already heard from you before. We don't want to hear from you again.
Is it 80? I'm smart.
Anyone else? Delusional people.
I am
Guys,
not
it's like Leah.
delusional. Oh, Mr. T, I know why I get it.
Go ahead, Chanel.
Because like angles in a triangle out of the 180, so you subtract the 100 and the 27.
I mean, you say that with so much confidence, but yeah.
It's Petit is 80.
Alea, can you not speak, please? All right, that's the kindest way I could say that. Let me go with someone who is very kind. Let's try. This is tough.
Me.
Never. Miss Harris. Miss Harris. Chevette Harris. Do you know how to get Y? Chevette Harris.
I'm here.
Do you know how to get Y? We're trying to figure out how to get Y.
I subtracted 27 from 100 and I get 153.
And you got 120. Okay. That's a good try. That's a good try.
Try again.
Say it again.
Can I try again?
Try again.
27. Mr. Petit, how come she could try again?
Alea, she is speaking. Go ahead, Chanel. What did you say you got?
27.
27. Good try. But in 27. 27. Anyone else want to try? How are we gonna get Y? How are we gonna get Y?
I think we subtract 100 by 180 degrees
Why would we do that, Joel?
because the y is above 100.
Okay. What's the reason though? What's the
I forget what the thing is. I go rethink about it.
you can rethink it? Anyone else? How are we gonna how we gonna how we gonna get your name shows up? Come on. It's us. Where's Tavana? Tavana? Where's Tavana? Oh, she can't speak. Go ahead, Tavana.
It equals to angle y equals to 80 degrees.
How did you get
Because-
80? How did you get 80, Tavana? I would love to know.
180 minus 100.
Okay. And what's the reason?
Because angles on a straight line equals to 180.
Very good. Very good. That's excellent. Excellent. Very good. All right.
But I
So,
Never mind.
All right, so that's how we do it. So we know that angles on a straight line, she's correct. Angles on a straight line, okay? And obviously these two angles on a straight line, they're on a straight line. They are at a what? They are at a common what? They are at a common
point.
at a common point. Very good. Angles on a straight line at a common point. Angles on a straight line at a common point. Okay. They add up to
Miss Medina, did I not say it?
180 degrees.
they add up to 180 degrees. And so this is 100 and this is what? It's gonna be 80. Very good. It's gonna be 80. It's gonna be 80.
Lord.
Breathe, breathe. All right, so now how do we get 80? So what are we gonna do? We say
We
what?
subtract.
We subtract. So we say 180, what? 180 degrees, right? Minus what? Minus 80 degrees. And that gives us what? That gives us 180 minus 80 gives us what?
100.
No, I noted wrong. 180 minus 100. We have to subtract with 100. Okay? Because you're trying to figure out what y is. So when we subtract with 100, it's gonna be 180 degrees. Okay? It's gonna be equal to what?
80.
80 degrees. Very good. So we know that y is equal to
80.
y is equal to 80. Very good.
Miss
Y is-
Medina, you tried to silence me and I was right. I was correct all this time. I want
Why
an
is it-
apology.
y is equal to 80. I'm trying to teach and you're distracting the
Me?
whole class. Y
Mhm.
is equal to 80. Antoine, you need to tell your fellow classmates to stop disrupting class. Otherwise, she will be placed on timeout. So y
My
is equal
class.
your classmate, your fellow classmate. Tell your fellow classmate.
Oh, okay.
Yes. All right, so what's the reason? What's the reason? The reason is what? Angles on a straight
Straight line equals 180
at a common
degrees.
point adds up to
180.
180 degrees. Very good. And so let's put that reason down, right? So it's going to be the reason. The reason is angles on a straight line at a common point add up to 180 degrees. 180
Mr.
degrees. Yes.
So Z would be 100%.
I ain't get the Z yet. You struggling with Y? I ain't get the Z yet. All right. Ajani, do you understand how I got 80 for this? Ajani, do you understand how I got 80? Where's Ajani?
Yes, sir.
How did I get 80, Ajani? What did I do?
You are 27 degrees and 53 degrees, and then you get
No. For Y, what did I do?
you subtract 180 by 100,
And that gives me what?
80.
Very good. What is the reason? Why did I subtract 180? Sorry, 100 and 180. What's the reason? What's the reason? Why did I do it?
Because there was an up to.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up. What was the reason?
There
Why
was an
does
up to triangle.
no? It says right there because these two angles are on a straight what? Ajani,
Line.
on a straight line, and angles on a straight line at a common point must add up to what? Ajani, angles on a straight line at a common point must add up to what?
180 degrees.
180 degrees. And so we say 180 minus 100, and that gives us 80. Does that make sense, Ajani? Let me know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
The rest of us, does that make sense? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Sir.
I'm only hearing from like 5 of you. The rest of you, please. Does this make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, good. All right, so let's go on to Z. Let's go on to Z. All right, angle Z. Angle Z. How are we gonna get angle Z? Okay. Angle Z. It's gonna be I. Angle Z. Okay. Angle Z. Angle Z. So angle Z is going to be, did I send them the link for class? Oh my goodness, I didn't send them the link, gosh. All right. Class, what do y'all have for angle Z?
50.
Aiden deal. Aiden deal.
Yes, sir.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir.
Is everything good at home?
Yes, sir.
So what happened to that comment in the chat?
I finally come back to class.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, oh, dude writes in the chat, I am back from the dead. Like what? Trying to figure if we need counseling. All right.
Do you propose, Mr. Petit?
Do I provide counseling?
Mm-hmm.
I do provide for counseling services.
Would you happen to have a -5 in counseling?
You know what? Let me go back to teaching. All right, angle Z.
Mr. Petit, she basically said you have 1 star.
I know, right? I know. I can't take it. I can't take it. In my own class. All right. So we have angle Z. What you saying, Shanair? Angle Z is what?
153?
153. How did you get 153, Shanair?
Never mind. I did that one.
Never mind. If you feel that's the reason. Never mind. You feel it wrong. It's not a reason. Anyone else want to try? Go ahead.
27 and 3 comes to a point. Angles on a straight to 180.
Say it again.
180 minus 27 is 153.
Because say it again. Why? Because oh, you mean with this angles at a
A point.
oh, but Shanair, they have to be on a straight line. At a common point.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
These are not on a straight line at a common point.
Why to Z?
Say it again.
Y to Z?
They're not at a common point. They're on a straight line, but they're not at a common point. Please understand that, class. They could be on a straight line, but they have to be at a common point. Okay? They have to be at a common point.
Is Z 50?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. if Z-
Mr. D, I'm telling you, Z.
Anyone else want to try?
Mr. D,
I think
Go
Is
ahead.
Z 20?
Go ahead,
Can I use the
Kieran.
restroom, please, Mr. President? Excuse me.
Yes,
Mr.
we can.
President.
Yes, we can. Go ahead, Kieran.
Is it
Johnson.
20?
20. Why did you say 20?
Because if you multiply 80 times 2, you get 160.
Okay.
160 minus 80 is 120.
Say that again.
If you multiply 80 times 2,
Uh-huh.
you get 16. It's 160.
Uh-huh.
And so you subtract 160 from 180. You get 20.
Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. Excellent, excellent. Very good. Standing ovation, take a bow. I need to have a song for that. I need to have a song for that. Oh my goodness. Where's the sound effects in this class? This class will be booming. Watch. Next class, I got sound effects. All right. That was excellent, man.
Mr. Bazik, please, man.
Yes, I'm going outside of sound effects. He did a very good job at explaining it. He did a very good. He did a very good job. Y'all
The
just
reason I figured it out is because the
Uh-huh.
top one's an isosceles triangle.
say it
because of those
again.
two
Say it
lines.
again. Say it again. Say it again.
Because of the two lines on the top triangle, I
Mhm.
figured out it was an isosceles triangle.
Wow. Wow. We need a sound effect for that. Excellent. It's not 50, like some people to say. It's not 53 or whatever. It is 20. And he saw it because look, this triangle, like we learned yesterday, we took our time yesterday and learned the 3 triangles. This one is clearly an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangles mean, help me out class, what does isosceles triangle mean? What does that mean for it to be isosceles? What does that mean? Isosceles
Two
triangle.
angles and two sides are equal.
Very good. 2 angles and 2 sides are equal. So if this is 80 degrees, okay? If this is 80 degrees, then what must this side be?
80 degrees as well.
Very good. If this is 80, then this must also be 80 degrees, okay? And so what we have here is we have 80 on this side, okay? So this here is gonna be 80 degrees. Please understand that. So it's gonna be 80 degrees, okay? So 80, 80. So you basically finish. If you already know that this is 80 and that is 80, then all we need to do is subtract that from 180 to get C. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna say, so first we're gonna add. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna add
80 plus 80 is
add 80 plus 80.
160.
Very good. So 80. So add 80 degrees. Okay. 80 degrees plus 80 degrees. So 80 degrees plus 80 degrees is going to be equal to 160 degrees. Good. And then subtract. We're going to subtract 1. Subtract 180 degrees and what? And 160 degrees. And that gives us what? That gives us 20 degrees. And so angle Z is going to be equal to 20 degrees. And that's how we get our answer for that one. All right. All right. All right. Any questions on that? Let me know if y'all understand that, please. Any questions on that? Let me know if y'all understand that. How we got Z. Any questions on how we got Z? Are there any questions? Anyone? Let me know.
Yes, I don't understand.
You don't understand? Okay. So
Because my internet quick out the same time when you was trying to explain.
I'll explain. That's no problem. So the first thing is, this is, we know that this is 80. We got that from the previous question, right? But we also know that this line and this line are equal because of the like dash, right?
Yeah.
And so that means that this 80 and these two have to be equal because remember this 80 was not here. So we had to figure out what this was gonna be. So this 80 and these two must be 80. Why? Because we're dealing with an isosceles triangle, and an isosceles triangle, 2 angles are equal. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Good. So this is 80, this is 80. Now we're trying to figure out what Z is. So what we're gonna do, after we already add them,
80 and 80.
and then subtract it from 180 to get 20 degrees. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need to see your work. How do you feel about this topic so far? Easy, medium, hard? How do you
Hard.
Want to understand it.
easy once you understand it? That's good. Anyone else? How do y'all feel about this
Medium.
topic
Medium.
so far? Medium,
Hard.
hard. Okay. So we have to do another example, I guess. Okay, I guess this person is asking me for the link, which I always send. All right. Amaya, do you understand how we got an answer for
So
okay? Antoine, you understand how we got an answer? Antoine, do you understand how we got an answer for this? Can I from Antoine? Antoine, do you understand how we got an answer for this?
Yes, I send the notes.
And Asia, do you understand how we got an answer for this?
Yes, sir.
Explain how we got an answer for Z.
You add 80 plus 80 and then you get 160. And then you subtract 180 from 160. You get
Okay.
20.
Now, why did we subtract them? And why did we add them? Like, what's the reason? Why do we do that? Like, why did we say that this is 80 and this is 80? Like, how do we know that this was also 80?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Okay.
All right. So as you can see, this have the what? The lines, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what does the line mean?
I think corresponding.
No, it means that the two sides are equal. All right?
Yes, sir.
You understand that? So the two sides are equal. So what does that mean? That
And the
means
sides are equal.
good. So if the two sides are equal, that also mean that the two angles are equal. So if this is 80, then this must also be
80.
80 as well. Okay. And so how are we gonna get Z? What are we gonna do to get Z?
Once you add them up, you subtract it from 160.
Why do we subtract it from 180?
Because that's how much the angle equals to.
No. Why do we subtract it from 180? So after we already get 80 plus 80, that gives us 160. So 80 plus 80 is 160. And then why do we subtract it from 180? Do you know, Asia?
No, sir.
Because angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. That means that if this is 80 and this is 80, this angle should have to be 20 because 80 plus 80 and 20 gives us 180. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So why did we subtract it from 180?
That's how much the angle triangle adds up to 180.
Very good. Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Very good. All right, let's move on from this. All right. All right, have you already sent in your work? Let me know if you already sent in your work so we could move on from this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, perfect. So let me go ahead and do this. Cloud chart. Do we need another example or y'all think this is good? This is good enough. I need another example on this.
That's good.
It's good.
Another one earth.
Another one. Okay. Maya don't want to do no more drawings. That's what.
Oh, can we do
I don't like
something
drawing
else?
either.
It's a fatigue because my
Yeah.
pencil died, so it's so hard
I
to
have a
draw.
ruler. Your pencil dead? You have like what
Oh.
pencil? I have a ruler.
Because I
Okay.
writing all the stuff on my iPad.
Okay. Alea, we didn't ask you about your
Okay.
pencil. Okay.
I was
Example.
curious. She said her pencil died, and I was confused as to what type of pencil she had.
Probably an Apple pencil.
All right. Why don't you, I guess, get a regular pencil? I don't think regular pencil dies.
Because I can't write on my iPad with a normal pencil.
Do you have like a book?
No,
Pardon?
And plus, it's
I don't have a book. My book one.
Oh, you don't have a book. You just have. Oh, you on your iPad doing your thingies.
Yeah, so
Okay. Well. Kind of sad, isn't it?
kind of is, but Miss Petite, you're not about that life.
Or
Even
just-
though you use AI and like use Ashton Hall, apparently you're not about that life.
It's kind of sad. Eh? I can't
I'll be
relate.
drawing the same triangle again.
It's the same one, yeah, the same one, because I don't think y'all really got it. So when I asked around, people still didn't know what is yin from yang. So, let's go ahead and do another one. Okay, so, all right, so say that this is 24 degrees. I'm excited. Wait, this is wrong. This is so wrong. That's what happens when you get excited. All right, Z, okay, Z. And this is that, like that, and this is this. I don't want to be so close, right?
Sorry.
I want it to be like this. Please draw this again. Draw this. Make sure you draw it just like mine's or better. Okay.
Why you can't tell Mr. Pitt?
Better is kind of hard, but you know, better is unrealistic. But draw it at least good, decent enough.
Mine is better because mine is in pink.
Okay, Crimson. Delusional. All right, so this is going to be Y. This is going to be X. Let's say that we have let's say that we have 24 degrees. 24 degrees, okay? And let's say we have 52 degrees, okay? And our goal is to figure what is the measure of angle X, okay? And so let's go ahead and figure that out. If you know what to do and you know how to do it, you could do them straight through and put your answers inside the chat. That would be great. That shows that you know what you're doing. That'd be excellent if you could do that. If you could do that. Only a few persons are able to do that. They are part of the 0.1%. But if not, you could wait on me to do it. And that's also fine as well. Okay. So
I might just type the answer in once you finish.
okay, that's no problem. Okay. So this is gonna be angle X. We need to figure what is the measure of or size of angle X. Where's Jemiah? Jemiah, can you hear me? Jemiah, can you hear me? Where's Jemiah?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your notes as yet?
No, sir. I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay. And what's the name? Yeah. Jemai, you haven't sent in the workers yet? How about Charlitha? Do you understand how to get x, Charlitha?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How are we gonna get x?
We're gonna add 24 by 52,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna take it away from 180.
And we're gonna take away from 180. Very good. And what's the reason?
Let me see if I can say it right. All angles in a triangle equals 180. Am I saying that right?
Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and answer this. All right, so angle x. So she said it right. We know that 24, 52, and x, all of these should add up to 180 degrees because we're dealing with a triangle. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add them first. So let's go ahead and add them. So add. So we have what? We have 24. I'm gonna say 24 plus what? Plus 52. So
52 give you 76.
very good. So 24 degrees. Okay, 24 degrees plus 52 plus 52 degrees is going to be equal to
76.
Let's go ahead and add it. So 24 plus 52. Let's go ahead and add them. 4 plus 2 is 4, 5, 6. That's going to be 6. 5 plus 2 is 7. So it's going to be 76. So this is 76 degrees. And so this is definitely 76 degrees. So that's that. Next, we have what? To
You're going to
subtract.
take away
Subtract, yeah.
76 from 180.
Very good. So we subtract. So subtract. So when we subtract, we're gonna say what? 180 degrees. Okay. 180 degrees minus what?
76.
Minus 76 degrees.
Give you 104.
It's gonna be equal to
104.
180 degrees minus 76 is gonna be equal to. You got 104?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 180 degrees minus 76. 0 minus 6, we can't really do that. This becomes 7. This is 10. 10 minus 6 is what?
4.
4. 7 minus 7 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. So the answer is going to be what? 104. 104 degrees. 104 degrees. All right.
6, 7.
All right. Did anyone else get 104 degrees?
I did.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I did.
Mr. Batiste, you
Yes,
have to
I did.
always write the reason.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
I just write it for my class purposes. That's a good
Okay.
question. I wondered that when I was a student as well. I was like, teacher, do I also have to write the reason? No, they never ask you for the reason as a general rule, but knowing the reason will help you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it's gonna be the reason. Reason is Reason is that what angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. All right. Angles in the triangle add up to 180 degrees. Shavarian, do you understand how we got 104?
Yes, sir.
Shavarian, explain how we got it.
Add 24 plus 52 equals 76. Then subtract 180. Subtracted by 76 equals 104.
Why? What's the reason?
Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees.
Very good. Yes.
Type the answer first in the chat.
Say it again.
Type the answer first in the chat.
Who typed the answer first in the chat?
Yes,
You want to know that the first person to type in the answer was actually Crimson. Crimson, you spoil people's dreams. Crimson is the dream spoiler. It's Crimson.
Did you ask to put it in the chat?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Jaden, you were the second though. You're the second. You were the
Hello?
Nah, yeah, hello, Aiden. Jaden, you were
Me or
the
the other Aiden?
No, I said Jaden. Jay.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Aiden, how come you come so late?
Yeah, basically what happened is I was doing something.
Mhm.
I got so focused in, I didn't know I came late. I am so sorry. Can I have is this being recorded and actually YouTube like the other classes?
Yes, you can. You can.
All right, then I'll go back to watch that.
Yes, you can. Good, do that. So I don't want you missing the notes. All right. All right, so definitely the answer is 104 because we add 24 and 52, that gives us 76. We subtract it, that gives us 104. Let's go ahead and do another one. So this is going to be, what is this? Angle.
That was X. You're going to do Y now.
All right, thank you. I should label this, right? This should be
I put my answers in the chat.
I. You can put your answers inside the chat. That's fine. That's also always good. You can put your answers in the chat. Ooh. Okay, good. It's gonna be I. It's gonna be angle what?
Y.
Angle Y. Angle Y. So what we have here is going to be angle Y. All right. Angle Y. So the first thing we have to do is we have to what? We have to add, right? So let's go ahead and add. Wait, no.
No, you subtract.
No.
104 from 180.
So by the way, first, we already know that X is what? We know for a fact
104.
that X is 104. Right? We know that X is 104. So that's 104 degrees here. 104 degrees. That's what we know for a fact. X is 104 degrees. Okay. We have to figure out what Y is, right? So this is 104 degrees. We know the angles on a straight line at a common point add up to
180.
180. So Y, right? Again, this is gonna be, angles on a straight line. This is a straight line. Straight line. Okay. Straight line at a common point. So common point is gonna be, this is the point right now. All right, and so it's gonna be that. So this is gonna be is Friday holiday?
Yeah, it's Good Friday.
Okay. We don't know class on Friday, okay? 180.
There's
We
never
never
class
have
on
class
We
on
never
Friday.
have class on Fridays.
Monday is a holiday, so we need to do have no class on Monday.
We never have
Mr.
class
Petit,
on. I was gonna say class on Friday just to give you all extra help, but
but Ghana next week,
must.
and I know they can make
I'm
it.
okay,
Honestly.
Mr. Petit.
Well,
I'm okay.
76.
Thank you.
76.
You know you need all the help that you could get for these exams. You know, exams are rough. So,
But Ghana
You've
next
helped
week,
enough, Mr. Petit.
but thank you,
It ain't
thank you,
nothing.
thank you. But I wanted to help some more, but apparently I understand that Friday. Y'all sure Friday is holiday? The Friday is
Yes,
not
Mr.
holiday.
It's a Good Friday. It's Good Friday.
But we never have class on Friday
Monday,
anyway.
Good Friday.
Good
Monday.
Friday. Good Friday. Okay. Y'all lucky. 0 minus 4
Am I
is
the only homeschooler here?
Lucky for Mr. Petit, if you had class on Friday, it wasn't coming.
yeah, right. It's gonna be right there. Mr. Petit,
Nope. Nope.
question number 4. 10 minus 6.
I bet would have been the first one logged on.
You were the first one. Mr. Petit, do I get a sticker for coming on time?
They stick up, Mr. Petit, you just got your own questions
You would have
wrong.
been the only one.
All right, it's gonna be 7, and this is 10. 10 minus 6 is 10 minus 4 is what? 6.
6.
7 minus 0 is 7. 1 minus 1 is 0. All right, so y is 76. That's what I got. Y is 76.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else got 76 degrees? Do not lie. Tell the
I
truth. Name the devil.
I
Yes,
did.
sir.
76.
Can
76.
I put my answer in the chat before you finish
I
it?
would send you the answer before you even write it.
Wow. Okay. All right. I like that spirit. There's gonna be that. So what we have here? This is
Can I please say something?
Go ahead, Cleveland.
Did you know that in when you subtract 180 from 76, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just the same thing, but the opposite of it is
Mm,
104 being the answer. You just subtract 180 from 100,
that
104.
is true. That is true. You know why? There's a reason for that. There's an actual rule, for that. You want me to tell you the rule? Do you all want another rule?
Please.
No.
Amaya, come on. Wow. The rule is
Vertically opposite angle.
the rule is gonna take me an hour and a half to explain. So
By
the
all
rule
means, continue.
Okay,
I
explain
we
the rule
should
and explain the
we
rule.
should explain the rules.
I really want to know what this rule is now.
Don't worry,
I'm very
don't worry with the rule no more. Don't worry with the rule. But basically, there's an actual rule that says the sum of these two angles is going to be equal to the angle for this one, the exterior angle that is formed, right? So basically 24 and 52 is going to be 76. The same thing as if we go to the next slide, right? The previous one. 27 and 53 gives us 80, right? Like it works all the time. Because the sum of these two angles, so basically if you have this triangle, right? And let's say that this is A and this is B. And let's say this is C on the exterior angle. Whatever this angle is, it is the sum of these two angles. That's basically the rule. It's kind of an interesting thing to know. Heading into these exams. All right, that's the rule. Yay, some reaction. Gosh.
Yay!
It's Holy Week. This was holy. It's Holy Week. Like, come on. Gosh. All right, so it reminded me of this guy. The crowd didn't say nothing, so he was like, please clap. Man, stop bleeding. Please clap.
No, man.
Literally, just go on YouTube. Don't go on YouTube now.
Oh, I remember. I
But-
know what you're talking about. I know
But
what
just
you're
go on
talking about.
YouTube and say, please clap meme or something like that. And this guy, he is running for president, trying to run for president, trying to defeat Donald Trump. And he utterly failed. And he's like, please clap. Please. All right, so angles on, angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees.
Mr. Pete, you have to send me the link.
Send you a link, eh? I know, right? I gotta. Who's that
Mr.
speaking?
Petit, my phone is about to die, so I have to send you the notes when I charge it.
Who's that?
Amaya.
Yes, that's I could distinguish Amaya's voice. It's the gentleman's voice who I don't recognize.
Aiden deal.
Oh, Aiden, yes. Just message me and just message me. Just say, just type please clap and I'll send it to you. That's funny. It was a really funny video. All right. Next. Okay, triple I. So we need to figure out what. Okay, anyone got their answer for triple I before y'all start
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Oh,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
P8.
What y'all got
Yes,
for?
sir. My answer's in the chat.
P8.
What y'all got?
28.
28 degrees.
28.
28. Boy, what if 28 is wrong?
No, we ain't
Then
wrong.
at least he was
Possible.
confident.
If it's 28, I got
28.
all right.
Man, what if that answer is wrong? That means I'm a horrible.
28.
Horrible. All my students get the answer wrong. Sheesh, the problem is me. Gosh.
I have
All
the
right.
reason why.
Yes, go ahead. Oh, you mean the reason? All right, so angle Z is, okay, so what we're gonna do here, we have to, okay, remember, what do the lines mean? What do these lines mean?
They're
It
equal.
moved it to
They're
isosceles.
both equal.
I mean, it's
So
isosceles,
the
that means,
copy would be 76 also.
so this line and this line, do you like my arrow? This line and this line are equal. No one answers. Okay, I got you. So that means that this line and this line are equal, which means that the angles are also equal too. So if this is 76, this must also be what?
76.
as well. And so let me go ahead and do that. So this is going to be, can we where is, okay, so 76. So let's go ahead and write that down as 76. Okay, so 76. Can y'all like work? Okay, good. Couldn't find my cursor for a moment. So this is 76. Okay.
Yes, Mr. Petit.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the bathroom, please?
You always have to use the restroom during these class. Every
Well,
single
I
night.
didn't notice how I didn't ask yesterday.
All right, so this is 76. This is 76.
Mr. Petit.
And so yes, you can. And so
Okay.
we're gonna do.
Mr. Petit, can I use the restroom, please?
No. You only want to use the restroom since the lady want to use the restroom.
No.
All right, so this is gonna be what we have to do now. We have to what?
Add them together.
Add them together. Very good. Add them together. Add them together. So we're gonna add what? Gonna say 76 plus what?
76.
Very good. 76 plus 76. Okay. When we add them together, what we get when we add them?
152.
It takes out 152. So let me
Yes, 152.
56. Or 76 rather. So 76.
76 takes the lead.
76, I know, right? 76 plus 76. You add them together. What is 6 plus 6? 6 plus 6 is what?
12. Carry the 1.
Put the 2 down, put the 1
1
up.
over the
7 plus 7 is what?
14 and 1 is 16.
14 plus 1 is? Plus 1 is?
15.
It's going to be 100 and what?
52.
152. Very good. So it's going to be 152 degrees.
So see how I get it wrong before I do all the steps right so far.
I never said you got it wrong. So who said you got it wrong?
You say the whole class get it wrong.
No, I said what if. Said what if. Okay, subtract is gonna be what? 180.
180 from 152.
180 degrees minus 152.
Gives you 28.
It's gonna be equal to 180 degrees minus 152, minus 152. Zero minus 2, we can't really do. This is gonna be what? 7. And this is what? 1. 10 minus 2 is what? 8. 7 minus 5 is what? 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. So the
0.
answer is just gonna be what?
28.
28 what?
28
degrees, right? So that means that Z is gonna be equal to 28. 28 degrees. 28 degrees. Okay, 28 degrees. And the reason, let's go ahead and write down this reason. The reason is angles in a triangle. We could say interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Also, we could say that isosceles triangles have two angles that are equal. Okay, and that's how we could do that. All right, do you all have this written down? Let me know if you all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1 second more, please.
Do you all have this written down? Let me know, please, if you have this. For me.
Yes, sir.
Found the reasons.
All right. All right. So the reason is that angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees, and isosceles triangles have two angles that are equal. So we have for this one. Javon, where's Javon? Javon, can you hear me? Where's Javon? Javon, Javon, can you hear me? Javon, can you hear me? Hello, Javon, can you hear me? Can't really hear from Javon. Javon, can you hear me? No, can't. Lionel, where's Lionel?
Yeah.
Lionel, have you sent me your work? Cause yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sent it just now.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got these so well?
Yes, sir. I read the reasons.
Okay. Good. Okay, next. Ariana, do you understand how we got this? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
How did we get the Z? How do we get that?
You can move on now.
No, Ariana, how do we get Z?
Good afternoon, Mr. Petit.
How do we get Z, Ariana? Good day. Ariana, how do we get Z? Do you know how we got Z, Ariana?
Pardon me?
Do you know how we got Z? Z, angle Z. Do you know how we got angle Z?
We sorry, we added well, we kind of take away 180 and 152, and we got 152 by adding 76 by itself, and that's how we got 152. Yeah.
So why did we so if we look at this triangle, right? We have 76 for y. How do we know that this is also 76? What gave us the understanding that this is also 76?
Because both of the sides are shaped the same, and that means they would give the total, the same total.
Because they shape the same, that's what gives it away.
I can't hear you properly.
I was saying, is it because that they're shaped the same? Is that what gives it away?
I don't really know how to explain it, but I know how you got it. I just can't explain it.
So you see the two lines, right?
Yeah, so
That means that this triangle is what? Isosceles, right?
so
Now isosceles means that you have two angles that are equal. So this is 76 is 76. We add them and then we subtract.
that's what I was trying to say, but I didn't mean to say shape the same.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, the lines are very important. Just because they shape the same, that's irrelevant. But the lines, having the lines is the biggest evidence that they are equal. Okay. And so these two angles are equal. We add them up. Why do we subtract it from 180 though? Why do we subtract it from 180?
Pardon?
Why do we subtract them from 180?
That's that because the triangle adds up to 180 degrees.
Very good, because angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Very good. All right, so that's how we got that.
Attention, I just don't know how to explain a lot of stuff.
No, I could see that you're paying attention. That's clear. Okay, so let me go ahead and clear our drawings so that we can be done with this. Clear our drawings. Boom. Okay,
There's a whole rainbow on the screen.
I know, right? It's a lot of colors. Yeah.
Melon's there.
Yeah, I mean, some days I just do the colors, other days I don't do them. I guess it's a color day. All right, so let's do another one. Let's do another one. This one is gonna look a little different, all right? But we're still gonna attack it and see if we could, make something out of it. So let's go ahead and draw this image. So again, our goal is to calculate the size of the given angles. So for calculate the size of the angles. Okay. Obviously of the missing angles. So we have the shape. I'm going to draw it with you all. So let me see. Yeah, this shape. And they say it's not the scale, so I don't need this side. I don't need this part. Okay, good.
Mr. Did you expect me to draw that?
Yes, I expect you to draw it.
Too slow, I already drawn it.
Just like mine's. Even better, it might be.
Mr.
But you didn't draw yours too.
Don't trace over it and then say you tried, because that is not drawing. That's tracing. That's like taking someone's work and saying it's yours. That don't make sense, Mr.
Oh wow.
It's called plagiarism.
That's not
Yeah,
plagiarism.
plagiarism.
That's
Plagiarism.
that is
what
not
she
plagiarism. That's not plagiarism.
But y'all
That
who
is-
don't
He
know
found
it,
him doing it right now.
That is
Mr.
not
Find the
plagiarism.
sweepers, Luther, sweepers.
Man, Joel, tell them, explain. Explain. All right, so and all that, you still have to draw it. I mean,
Mr. Petit, you ain't gonna find this drawing in my book.
okay, sure, that's right. Yeah, sure. Now you have to
You
make
really
one.
sure?
No, nothing. I have nothing else to say.
Okay, boy.
Yeah. Nothing else to say. Mommy, I didn't mean it like that. Mommy, mama, come on.
What? What? Mr. Petit, you see how complicated this shape is? This is not even a shape. Like, what?
All right.
It's like a triangle and then I ain't even know
Excuses.
all the things on the side.
Excuses.
Joel.
Excuses. Would you leave Joel, please? Leave Joel.
Joel said my.
Leave Joel. All right, so
Please do not mute me.
that's enough of that.
Literally just finished drawing this
I
while
just-
I was arguing.
Thank you, Cleveland. That's what I like. All right, it's gonna be P. And this is gonna be, see, all of us have to do hard work. All of us are subjected to this hard labor.
You didn't draw that.
What? See how beautiful this look? Trying to tell me I didn't
See
draw
how
this
you have the thing on
masterpiece?
the side of the
He
screen?
used a ruler
Wow.
though.
Thank you,
Mr.
Joel.
Petit is doing the labor of teaching us.
The
Oh,
label.
thank you,
I just
Joel.
Googled
Thank
this
you,
stuff on
thank you.
ChatGPT.
Thank you, Jaden. This is seeing Alea. Alea, this is you. Oh, Mr. Petit.
Me? What you mean me?
Mr. Petit, can you please help me with these problems?
Yeah, my mommy make me text you. If it wasn't for her, I would have gone right there on ChatGPT.
I don't know. I don't know how to do these problems, Mr. Petit. Help me,
No, I didn't say that.
please. I am dying.
And I'm not dying.
Okay. Did the manual work or help? I mean, you, Alea.
Pardon me?
Did the
What'd you
manual
say?
help? Did the manual help? Did the manual help?
Oh, yeah, it did help. Thanks for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great, sure. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Are we done with this this drawing? Let me know if y'all finished with this drawing.
Yes, sir.
Mr.
Carmela?
Petit, my drawing is beautiful.
Excellent. Excellent. Waterfall, how are you doing today? It's Waterfall. Waterfall, are you there? It's actually a nice name. Very nice name. Is Waterfall there? Can I have some Waterfall? Xavier? Where's Xavier?
Yes, sir.
Are you drawing this?
Mr. Petit, that's
What's
supposed
up,
to be an
man?
R at the top.
It is a R, yeah.
I just
Go-
think it's
Oh.
now.
Okay, so Malik, do you understand this? Sorry, have you drawn this as yet? Malik. Where's Malik? Malik, are you there? Where's Malik? Can I have a Malik? Shantazia? Where's Shantazia? Shantazia, are you there? Where's Shantazia? Can I have from Shantazia? Shantazia, are you there? Where's Shantazia? And Zion Davis. Zion Davis. Where's Zion? Zion Davis. Zion, can you hear me? Where's Zion? Zion Davis. And Tanaya. Tanaya, can you hear me?
Yes,
Tanaya.
sir.
Are you drawing this?
I already draw it.
Ready to draw it? Very good. Alea, no words next to your drawings, please. Just draw
Oh,
it.
you saw that?
just draw
This
it.
drawing sucks.
Just draw it.
Mhm.
Just draw it. I thought
I did draw it though.
You did draw it very nice, and that's the thing. Complain-
Real, like so good. Artistic. Artistic, that's the word.
Autistic. I know.
Yeah. No, what?
All right. Jasmine Rose, how you doing, Jasmine?
Great.
Excellent. It's nice to speak to persons who are doing their work. How's your work so far?
A little bit decent.
A little bit decent? Okay, that's good. That's good. Excellent. All right. Kino, where's Kino? Where's Kino? Kino, can you hear me? Where's Kino? Where's Kino? Kino, can you hear me? And from Kino and Daniel Johnson. Where's Daniel Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Are you drawing this or have you drawn this as yet?
Yes, sir. Drawing it now.
That's good. All right, so what we need to do is we need to go ahead and figure out what, let's start off with, I guess we could start off with P. Yeah, let's start off with angle P.
Mr. Petit,
Mm-hmm.
I think I know what P is. Like,
You think you know what P is? Okay. You know, this week Judas betrayed Jesus, so. Angle P, let's see, angle P. So. Angle P, go ahead. Go ahead, Chanel.
I think they are co-interior angles, I think.
Okay. You think they are co-interior angles?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why would you say that?
Is it form a C?
It form a C? Okay.
Or the C supposed to be straight?
Okay. I don't know. You have to tell me.
I think it's co-interior.
I think it's co-interior.
And the angle is 22.
All right. Anyone else with P? Anyone else with P? How y'all think we got P? She's saying co-interior angles. Anyone else with how you got P?
I think it's co-interior as well. So
I think
co-interior add up to 180. So you would have to subtract 58 from 180.
What do you think, Amaya? Anyone else want to try?
Yes, sir.
Is this the first one or you did one before this?
This is the first one.
My internet
First
went
one.
out.
The first one.
Okay, thank you.
So basically, let me go ahead and draw it out. So basically what we have here, right? Let me show you all. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and this should be.
Is it 122 degrees?
How you got that?
Because that's a C right there at the bottom. If you look at it, it's a robotic C. And co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. So,
All right, so
Mr. D, I was
let's go.
explaining
I got
the
122
question.
as well.
You got
Yeah,
122?
she got 122 as well.
I think your internet dipped.
My internet is not bad.
So this is going to be I also see the C as well. Some people think it's a U. If you're one of those who think it's a U, then that's fine. But C or U, whatever, once it's forms this sort of shape. The good part about it is this, we're looking at two parallel lines. That's very important. So the lines are parallel, so that's good. So once you have a parallel line, a transversal cutting that, and they form a C shape or a U shape, robotic
Kinda
C
look
that
like an
is, right? It kind of look like a what?
N.
An N? Oh yeah, that's true. Robotic N or a robotic U or robotic C. That's true. Okay, good. So what do we know about co-interior angles? We know about co-interior angles.
They add up to 180 degrees.
Very good. Excellent. They added to
I was
180
saying
degrees.
that earlier and you muted me.
They added to 180 degrees.
Oh, you just
They added to 180 degrees. So what does that mean? That means that P is equal to what? P is equal to 180 degrees. Let me go ahead and use maybe a blue. Crimson, you understand how we got it? Or you lost? It's Crimson. Crimson left. Oh yeah, she's there. Crimson, you understand how we got this? P is equal to 180 degrees minus 58. And that's gonna be equal to 180 degrees minus 58 degrees. And so 0 minus 8, we can't do that. It's gonna be 7. 10 minus 8 is what? 2. 7 minus 5 is what? It's 2. 1 minus 0 is
1.
1.
122.
It's gonna be 122 degrees. 122 degrees. And the reason is because co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. That's the reason. So again, the reason is co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. That's the reason. Right, does that make sense, y'all? Let me know if that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so
That's good. Joel Cooper. Joel Cooper,
Good day. Good day.
do you understand how I got my answer for P?
No, sir.
All right. Were you here all along?
No, sir. I just joined a few minutes ago.
Okay. So basically the idea is that this forms a C shape, okay? Or you
Yes,
could
sir.
look at it as if not a C, you could look at it as like a U shape, like a backward U, or upside down U, or C. What we know about, once we have this shape, these two angles right here, they must add up to 180 degrees. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
They must add to 180 degrees. And so that means we have to subtract what? 180 and what?
58.
58, and that gives us what?
122.
120,
2.
122. So that's what we got at 122 degrees. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
So that's the answer, 122 degrees. Okay,
Thank you.
no problem. And Kiajane, do you understand how we got 122? And the rest of us, do we understand how we got 122? Let me know if y'all got that.
yes, so
122. Kiajane, where's Kiajane? Kiajane, are you there? Where's Kiajane? Let's go ahead and do angle. This is I. So obviously we're gonna do, we already did angle P. So the next one on the list is going to be angle what? Angle P. We have angle R. So angle Q. PQR, yeah. Let's do angle Q. So how is it 742? Wow. Wow.
Elizabeth, did it feel like time going slow?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know for only 15 minutes until health in general. Like, that's crazy. I mean, it hasn't been going exceptionally fast, but golly. All right. Angle Q. Like last week was going fast. Like last week was just boom, boom, boom. Like this week kind of like I could feel the days, you know. But last week I couldn't tell you which day was which. All right, angle Q. By the way, the Warriors play tonight. We shall beat Memphis. That's gonna be great.
I mean, if y'all don't throw that grenade, be straight.
Lakers and 5.
No one cares.
What
about the
does
Lakers
that?
right
What
now.
does Lakers and fries mean?
Don't worry about it, Leia. Don't worry about it.
No, because you keep bringing up this
Stay in your
thing,
books.
and
Stay in your books. Stay in your books.
The Lakers.
it's
I mean,
aggravating, Mr.
Stay
Petit.
in your books.
Memphis
Okay,
will win
angle
it.
Q. What is angle Q, guys?
Thank you. Angle Q.
Lakers and 5.
Angle Q. Anyone got an answer for angle Q? Angle Q.
Mr. Petit, I have a question.
I go
What?
42.
Yeah.
Why every team use root for is Lewis?
Wow. You know what? Angle Q. When we went tonight.
Angle Q, guys.
42.
Angle
I got
Q.
42
Angle-
because
How you
I
get
forget
42?
what the thing name.
How you got
She
42?
didn't explain it last time,
She.
but like
She.
one side,
Wait,
like
she.
interior, stuff like that.
No. What is
He call
angle
you a
Q?
girl.
What is angle Q? What is angle Q? What is angle Q? No.
42.
It's 42.
42.
It's 42. She explained it to us.
42.
Who is she?
Aiden. Aiden could be the next one on the remove button.
No, please, Mr.
That's the
Petit.
thing, you like to remove people. That's why you get 0
How do
stars
we
on
get Q? How do we get Q? So I'm trying to figure out.
Q is vertically
Oh,
up from
wait, no, wait.
from
Where's Savannah? Where's
Q is
Savannah?
vertically opposite
Mr.
from
Petit.
42.
Where's
How
Savannah?
is
No,
that
it's not.
vertically opposite?
Mr. Petit, can I try?
Go ahead, Amaya.
Okay, so I
Savannah's not
think
there, so
I-
we could be on our own.
okay, so I haven't calculated it yet,
Mhm.
but I think I know how to get it.
Go
So
ahead.
you have to, because like it's a circle, like all of the angles form a circle.
Mm-hmm.
You have to add 58 and 40. Oh gee, wait, hold on, too much angles in this. You have to add 58 and 42 and then subtract that answer from 360.
Close. Oh my goodness, so close. Very close.
Yeah,
Close,
but
close.
she said, okay. Let me tell you exactly what the? Let me tell you exactly what you're gonna do next. Okay, just
What?
listen. Find my book though.
All right, she is very close. That's not. All you need to do is change what you are subtracting by.
360.
subtract by 180.
Subtract by
180.
180. Yeah, subtract by 180, not 360. And let me explain to you why. Because if you all look at this carefully, right?
Is it on a straight line?
Yes. There's 58, right?
Oh.
There's 58. If we connect it with this, it's vertically opposite, isn't it? So that means that this side, notice carefully, is also, let me use a different color. It's also 58 degrees. Okay, so this is also 58 degrees. Okay. And also note that this side as well is also what? 42 degrees. Okay. So what does that mean? That means that this is 42 and this is what? 58. Okay. So let me clear this up so y'all could see. So let me clear everything up. Clear it up, because they look very hairy. Clear it all up so y'all could see how this diagram pans out. Okay. So what are we saying? We're saying that, let's go back again. Let me repeat myself. We're saying that because we know that 58 is vertically opposite to this, that means that this must be also 58. So this is 58. Okay. 58 degrees. Okay, good. Bam. And then this one is 42. 42 is vertically opposite to that one. So this is also gonna be 42. Okay. And this is that. Bam. And so we have here is we have angles on a what? Angles on a
Straight line.
on a straight line. Angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line.
So when you add 42 and 58, you
It
get a
could be 100.
Angles on a straight line out of what? Out of common what?
point.
Out of Antoine, where are you, Antoine? Are you playing games on your phone? Or are you paying attention?
Antoine, Mr. Batiste always catching you.
I catching me. I ain't even doing nothing.
That's the problem. You're not doing anything.
What you want me to do? Breathe?
Of course, I want you to breathe and write and participate in the class. That's what I want you to do. All right. You can't just be there playing games on your phone. That's not good. You have to be paying attention.
I ain't playing no game.
Yeah, you sound guilty.
How
All
you
right.
could-
So what we have is, don't worry, I have cameras watching all of you. Every last one.
How many fingers?
What?
Every last one. Cameras. I can see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see me, but I can see you.
Mr.
All right,
Petit,
so
how you have cameras watching me if I have cameras watching you?
Whoa, what?
okay, all right.
Hold on.
All right, Aiden.
What?
All right, angle Q is, so we have Q. All right, so all we need to do is what? Add what? Add
42 and 58.
42 and 58. Let's go ahead and add that.
And that gives you 100.
Yeah, let's go ahead and add that. So add them. So if we add them, again, the reason is because angles are on a straight line at a common point. They add up to 180 degrees. Okay. So if we add them, it's gonna be what? 52 degrees plus what?
42 plus 58.
42 rather. 42 plus 58. All right, this gives us what?
100.
100. Let's go ahead and add them. So 42 plus 58. Okay. So 2 plus 8 is 10. Put the 0 down. Put the 1 up. 5 plus 5 is 100. And so it's going to be 100. But is that the answer for Q?
No, it isn't. You have to take 100 from 180.
Very good. We have to subtract, right? So it's going to be,
The answer is 80 degrees.
who said that?
Amaya.
Okay. So subtract. So it's going to be 180 degrees minus 100 degrees. And that gives us what?
80.
80 degrees.
80 degrees. Very good. 80 degrees. And so that means that Q is equal to
80.
80 degrees. Q is equal to 80 degrees. And that's our answer here. Q is equal to 80 degrees. Any questions on that? Let me know if y'all understand that. How we got Q is equal to 80. Q is equal to 80. Daxia Smith, where's Daxia? Daxia, can you understand? Can you explain this, please? Daxia. Where's Daxia? Daxia Smith, can you hear me? Where's Daxia? And Destiny Taylor, where's Destiny? Destiny Taylor, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Explain how we got 80 degrees. What did we do?
You add 42 plus 58.
equals 100 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Then you subtract 180. That's minus, right?
Mm-hmm.
100 equals 80 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. All right, so Tavano, where's Tavano? Tavano Sutherland? Where's Tavano?
Hello.
I understand that you were sleeping, Tavano. That's what I understand. So Tavano, you can't be sleeping in my class. You have to be paying attention, all right? You understand me, Tavano? Tavano,
Yes, sir.
you have to be paying attention. You understand me? You can't be sleeping. Hello, Tavano.
Yes, sir.
You have to be paying attention in my class. You cannot be sleeping. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. So explain how we got Q. What do we do to get Q?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right, so the first thing we do, notice here we have Q in the middle here. We know that they're on a straight what? They're on a straight line. They add a common point. What we do with the 42 and the 58, Tavano? What we do with them?
I don't.
We add them. 42 and 58 gives us what?
100.
100. Very good. But we still have to figure out what Q is. The angles on a straight line at a common point, they add up to 180 degrees. So we're going to take 100 and subtract it with, sorry, 180 and subtract it with what?
100.
And that gives us what?
80.
80 degrees. That makes sense?
Hello.
Good. Very good. All right, class, do you all understand how we got this? What's the reason, by the way? What's the reason?
Angles on a straight line at a common point add up to 180 degrees.
Very good.
Up to 180 degrees.
The reason is angles on a straight line at a common point add up to 180 degrees. Okay. That's the reason. All right, good. Next, we have number 3. So what is the size of angle Q? That's what?
80.
80, very good. Now we have to figure what is the size of angle R. Angle R. Angle R. So angle R is going to be, so we have for angle R, we have
Mr. D, you got cameras on everybody.
I'm not responding to that. That sounds like a trap.
No, that's only just text.
You already say you have cameras.
All right. Angle R is going to be what?
No, Mr. D, because only just texting and asking me what I doing.
Angle R is okay, so we have Q. Q is what? Q is 80 degrees. What do I got for angle R? What do I got for angle R? So we already know what angle Q is. What do I got for angle R though?
80.
80?
80 degrees, yes, sir.
80 degrees. How did you get 80? How
Oh,
did you get 80?
corresponding angles are equal.
No, no. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Okay, so we know, right? We know that, let me move all of this, right? We know that Q gives us, for sure, we know that Q gives us, Q is 80. We know Q is 80 for sure, right? But I'm trying to figure out what is the angle for R. Q is 80, what is R? Anyone else want to try? How are we gonna get angle R? I can hear from Xavier. Xavier, do you know?
We could use Q.
Go ahead, say it again.
We could use Q.
We could use Q. Why you would use Q? What you mean?
It's basically the top of the triangle.
Is it 40?
Is it
I
40?
think I know how.
Go ahead,
It's
Xavier.
42?
Say it again.
42?
42? No.
Is it 58?
No.
We can use 121 and subtract that from 180, and then find the interior angle.
Say it again.
of P,
121. Where 121 come from?
180.
I
Subtract
got it 122 subtracted from 180 and I get 58.
Yeah, 122.
Where you get the 122 from?
I add 42 and 80 and I got 122 when I take it from 180.
That's
Wow.
what I do.
Why would you do that?
I telling you, I'm trying to find the interior angle.
I
of the
look
P.
at the
Why
R
are you trying to
line,
find you?
straight line.
You're trying to find this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How would you find this?
Subtract 122 from 180.
Why you subtracting 122? Where did 122 come from?
P is 122.
80 plus 40.
Okay, P is 122. And then what you gonna do after that? What you gonna do after that, Xavier?
I saying like say you have the 58 and the other 58 right there, and P, that's the same thing, right? Because P is 122, and the one on the angle on the top left is 122, so I subtract that from 180.
So your answer is?
I find the answer. I just tell you how I do it.
Say it again. What did you do?
I didn't find the answer yet. I just telling you all how I think it should do.
Well, tell me again.
Mr. Petit.
Once, go ahead, Xavier.
Mr. Petit.
Rashad, 1 second. Go ahead, Xavier.
All right, you see you have the 58 and the 58 across that, right?
Yeah.
You call that again, that's the
Vertically opposite. Vertically opposite.
Vertically opposite. So I use the same method and say the angle vertically opposite P is 122. Then I subtract that 122 from 180 and then get the interior angle. Then I would add that interior angle to 42, then subtract that from 180, then get R.
That's correct. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. But you didn't have to do vertically opposite because this is a straight line right there. They had a common point. So you could do it from right there. You didn't have to like send it over. You see what I mean?
So,
but that's so he is saying figure out what this one is. Then add it to 42. And then that's how we're gonna get R. All right. That's a way. That's a way. That's a long way, but that's a way. There's a much shorter way. Much more shorter way to do it. Or we could go with his long way. That's always fine. I know y'all love long ways.
No, just give us short way.
Please give us a shorter way.
Go ahead, Alea. Go on ChatGPT. And you say something on ChatGPT.
Miss Ruthie, I said
That's
that when I
crazy.
was doing the work, not for this. Just give me the answer. Mhm.
Wow.
Can you put the shorter version?
Wow. I think y'all could see it now.
This is-
I am outlining a shorter version right now. Y'all should be able to see it.
You see it, triangle.
Whoa.
As
Yeah,
well,
it's a Z.
122 plus 42 minus 1.
Oh, it's a Z.
It is.
Oh.
Yes, it's a
Yep.
Z. Open your eyes. It is a Z.
Did somebody say C?
They said a Z, Aiden.
Oh,
A Z.
I apologize.
A Z. Don't get on my students like that. My students are brilliant.
Okay, so 122 and 42.
So what
will
does that
give
mean?
164.
No.
And
If it's a Z,
R is 80.
Would it be 80?
yes, it's 80.
Miss
If it's,
Ruthie.
if it's a Z, right? What do we know about alternate angles? They are what?
Equal.
They're equal.
Equal.
So if this is 80, if Q is 80, this must also be what? 80 degrees.
Oh,
Okay,
I get it.
so it's 80. So the answer is 80. I think Ralph was the first person to say that, but he just said corresponding angles. And it's not corresponding, it's alternate angles.
No, I thought the angle opposite to Q was 80. So it from enough.
Yeah. So the reason is alternate angles. Okay, so the reason is alternate
So copy and paste basically.
alternate angles. Yeah, basically are equal. Okay, that's the reason. Alternate angles are equal. That's the reason. So this is R, and Q is the same thing. Do you all see the Z? Or I need to make that like more apparent. Do you all see the Z?
I see it.
Yeah, see.
See?
Yeah.
See? Okay, I'm also, oh, this is pretty
Mr.
cool.
Petit.
This is the Z here. Yes, go ahead.
So, what I was going to say.
Take your time. You have all
So,
night.
so 80 and that angle there would be the same thing.
Say it again. So this one right here, this is the Z. Go ahead. So because this is 80 and that's 80. Go ahead, do the same again.
Never mind, I figured it out.
You figured it out? Okay, good.
Wait,
All right.
What? I can go sleep right now.
Say it again, Antoine.
Mr. Petit.
Antoine, what else you got to say to us?
I see them.
Yes, you did. Your mic was on open, and we heard the whole sentence.
What I say?
No, we heard what you said. You might as well tell us what you said because we heard it.
Antoine, you trying to go sleep?
Oh my god. Oh.
Mr. Petit, why you always gotta do somebody bad thing?
I'm not doing no one bad. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Mr. Petit,
Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Go ahead.
is this supposed to be like a triangle?
Which one?
With the R, the star, and the 42.
Yes, that's another way to do
So
it.
why are they adding up to 180?
It should because 80, 42, what this should supposed to be? This should supposed to be, if you do 180 minus 1.
It's 80 plus 42.
Plus-
Take away 180.
No, take away 58. This is 58. And you easily get 58
Huh?
because 122 and 180, subtract them, you get
Oh yeah,
58.
yeah.
Yeah. So 80, 58, and 42 should add up. Okay, does
You
that
could
make
just
sense?
do 42 plus 80 and
It's
then
still
take
ain't
away
adding up though.
Oh, no.
It is adding up.
Never mind, never mind.
Okay, you okay?
Mr. Petit, you could always just add 80 and then 42.
No,
and
wait.
then take it away.
Chanel, are you okay? Is everything good at home?
Yeah, so I was adding the 122 with the 80 and the 42.
Yeah, I figured you was adding a 122. All right, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Charlitha, do you understand this? Let me know if you understand this.
Yes,
we go.
sir.
Good. Shavette Harris, do you understand this? Where's Shavette Harris? And who else?
I have a question, Miss.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, take a picture of your work, everyone, and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I am not receiving work from Chanel Jones, Shantazia, Rashid Wilson, Mark. Where are y'all notes?
I sent it right now,
Henry?
sir.
Dwayne
send a
Henry,
mark now.
take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Some of you are not sending in your work. Okay, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh my, I hope I didn't do the dreadful. Gosh. All right, so next we have health and general science. Should we do general before we do health today?
Yes.
No, please.
No, I ain't lie.
No,
Please
please.
do general
Calm
first so I
down.
have something to look
All of
forward
that.
to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please do
Do
general
general
science.
first. That way I could look forward to health science.
Why? What happened? General is
I
boring.
already hit up for
General, number one, that stressed me out too. That's kind of boring.
What? Why can't I be saying that about my general science, man?
I mean, you're great, but like the topics itself are boring.
Wow.
General science too
Don't
easy.
lie to that man,
Genocide.
man. Do not lie to Mr.
This
Little.
man
Don't
is
lie.
not great.
Antoine.
Great at what? Great at
Wow.
what?
Great at
what?
Muted.
He's good at
Muted.
teaching.
Thank you, Amaya.
good at teaching. He said he lived in Dubai.
They
That
teaching.
seems-
Mr. Little is getting one question.
I mean, sometimes people
Mr.
lie, but
Petit
like
says
he's
that
a
he's
good teacher.
ChatGPT, but he's not.
All right.
Mine's over the plans first. I already
All
have
right.
that.
You want to do health science, Laura? Let's do health science. Let's do that.
So,
All right. If you're not doing
So,
math,
Mr. Petit, you completely turned down my greatness. Wow.
no, man. No. I'm not turning down your greatness. I'm not doing that. We're gonna do health science first, and then we're gonna switch over to general. Okay, so I've muted the distractions, so we should have a peaceful session.
The distractions is crazy, Mr. Petit.
Yeah, I've muted. Yeah, just completely muted. It's gonna be a very peaceful few moments.
Very calm, very
Very
demure.
calm. Yeah, I know, right? Just so calm and just. All right, so let's go ahead and head up. Today is. My name is Mr. Petit. Oh boy. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Mr. Petit, you realize that it's already 8:10.
I can't believe it. Because we took geometry, angular geometry is that it's a lot of explaining. It's a problem with that. It's like it always spills over. Like if we was doing some computation, that would have been easy. But geometry just a lot of explaining and words, and that's the problem with that. Unfortunately. About science. So let's go ahead and do science today. All right. All right, so the last thing we looked at in health science, anyone can remember? The very last topic we did.
Electricity?
No, that's general.
Oh, whoops.
That was general.
Yeah, general. In health
See, that's why we
science.
should do general
I know,
first.
right? I know, right?
General science all day.
What do we do in health? That's my question. Chai, you should know. Where's Chai? Chai should know. What do we do in health science? Chai, maybe Chai or
We learn about the body.
we don't of course we learn about the body, but
Excretion.
not excretion.
It wasn't it like the excretory organs and stuff?
Wait, no, we already did that. Not that. The topic.
We did excretion last time.
Nope. We already ran over excretion. That wasn't the last thing. The very last thing we did. Was it the skin?
I wasn't here for that one.
It was the skin, wasn't it?
The skin and the skin diseases.
The skin and the skin disease.
Oh yeah,
Yes, the
where we
skin
learn
and the
about
skin.
ringworm and stuff.
Yeah. So this is yeah, that's exactly right. So
That's on us.
what we didn't learn was so I already talked about the different like diseases that the person got, ringworms and all that stuff. But what we didn't get to was the actual skin structure, and that's what I wanna. So skin structure and function. That's what I want to talk about. Skin structure and function. All right, that's what I want us to look at. So what are some parts of the skin that we could that you all know? Some parts of the skin. We know that the skin is the largest external organ. We know that. What are some parts of the skin? Like
The
internally.
epidermis.
Epidermis.
Okay, what is the epidermis? What is that?
That's the
The outermost
outer layer of the
outermost layer.
skin.
It's the outermost layer of the skin. Very good.
The dermis.
Okay, and what do we have? What's the next layer that we have?
The dermis.
The fat layer is the next one.
Okay.
But like the dermis is one too.
Okay, good. Anyone else? What other parts that we have for the skin?
The hypodermis.
Say it again. Say it again.
The hypodermis.
The hypodermis, what is that for?
That's like the innermost layer. And like the dermis is the middle piece.
Okay,
It's
that's
a sandwich.
oh gosh. Let me just start.
Pigment.
The hypo what?
Is any
So
part of the skin?
we're gonna start with the epidermis. The epidermis is the top layer. Okay, this is the top layer. Okay, this is the part that you see. Okay, the part that you see. All right, that people judge you by black, white, yellow, green, whatever.
Who's
Sounding kind of
yellow?
racist just now.
Alea, you are yellow.
I am a nice, good chocolate something.
Oh my
I don't know a lot of
goodness.
chocolate flavors. I don't think chocolate.
Alea so yellow.
No, I am not yellow on my days.
Protects your body from what? Germs and dirt. That's the purpose of this. Epidermis
I'm more
layer.
of a Conor Muggy Adam.
Okay, we didn't ask you that. The next one that it does, it keeps water inside your body. What layer is this?
The epidermis.
The epidermis.
Epidermis, very good. And it makes, do you realize that you are always making new skin cells? Yeah, right?
Yeah, so
So it makes
Not really.
new skin cells, all right?
I actually learned this today.
All right, and it contains what? Start with M.
Melanin.
melanin
Very good. What is the purpose of melanin?
to
It
protect
gives your
from
skin
UV
its
rays
color.
and gives it skin color.
Very good. So it contains melanin. Okay. And melanin is a natural what? A natural pigment.
Pigment.
Yeah. Kind of like paint. It's made up of special cells in your skin. These cells are called melanocytes. Yeah, melanocytes. That is what makes the pigment. And we find them in your skin, not only in your skin, but also in your hair, also in your eyes. Everyone has melanin, but like the amounts are different. So it's a natural
So people
pigment.
that are like really black have a lot of melanin.
And
people-
albino people have really low melanin.
So
Don't
Yeah,
albino
what
people
you
like have no
said.
melanin?
yeah, albino people, yeah, they don't know. They shouldn't have any. Look it up. I don't think they have any. Look it up and then let me know. But a natural pigment in your skin, right? And that it helps to determine your skin color. Okay.
People who are albino do have melanin, but they have a reduced or completely absent amount compared to individuals without albinism. Yeah.
Okay, so they have a very low amount of
I
melanin.
wonder how much melanin Mr. Petite has.
So it gives
It's Petite has a lot of
A
melanin.
lot.
It's Petite, so
can you all stay on track, please? Stay on track. So it's a natural pigmentation that gives you what? That gives the skin its what? Color. Everyone have melanin, Oh, and also shields us from what?
The TV might
Shields.
be 05 to
UV
9.
rays.
Sun rays.
Shields. Yes, very good.
UV
Shields
rays.
from the sun's harmful rays. Rays, very good. So melanin basically equals what? Color and protection, basically. So what are 4 functions of the epidermis? 4 functions of the epidermis.
It contains
Protect,
melanin.
protects your body from germs and dirt.
Very good.
Keeps the water inside your body.
Very
Makes
good.
new skin
Makes
cells.
skin cells.
Very good. Makes new skin cells. Very good. Now we have the next part of your skin, which is going to be the dermis. The dermis. So the dermis is sort of like, I guess you could call it the middle part. So this is the middle layer. The middle layer. Okay. What does it have? It has what? Has blood vessels that keep your skin healthy. It contains what? Contains sweat glands to what? To what's the purpose of sweat? Y'all think?
To cool your body down
To cool your body down. Very good.
when it dries.
As it evaporates. So it contains sweat glands to cool you down. Okay, so to cool the body down. And then it holds what? Hair what? Follicles.
Follicles.
You know what?
What?
Where
Why are you
hair
laughing
grows.
at me?
I don't know. I have no idea. Where hair grows.
Okay, watch.
So this is gonna be the dermis, is the middle layer. Okay, the middle layer. And then we have it also has nerve endings. So it has nerve endings. Has nerve endings. So you can feel things like what? Like hot,
Touch,
cold, pain, or pain. Okay. And it also has oil glands to keep your skin what?
Miss Petit, guess what?
What?
We got it next week.
Gosh, clearly that's in your mind.
Yup.
Oil glands to keep what? Oil glands to keep what? To keep your skin what?
oily.
Moisturize.
Lubricated. Lubricated.
Same thing.
Okay. Lubricated. Mine sounds
And make
fancier.
sure your skin does not end up cracky and crusty.
Exactly. Thank you.
It's oily.
Like Mr. Crab.
Thank you, Aiden. Then we have the third layer. Anyone know what the third layer is called?
Hypodermis.
The third layer is the fat layer,
Mr. Petit, it's called
or there's another word for it. Anyone could pronounce this word? Let me see how y'all could pronounce this.
Subcutaneous layer.
Very good, Amaya. Very good. Excellent. Use like do presentations and stuff. Amaya, I mean you.
Oh, part.
Do you
I
do like
didn't hear you.
do you do like presentations and stuff in church
No,
or
sir.
something like that? You don't?
I mean, not that much anymore.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Yeah, you definitely have the talent for it. It's a gift. So you have to use a gift. A fat layer,
sir.
subcutaneous layer, right?
Mrs. T?
So
Mrs.
what is the fat layers there for? Is this what layer is this? The bottom layer? The bottom
is okay.
bottom layer. Bottom layer.
Like you saying father layer.
I sound like saying fat layer.
Yeah, you so mean. Whoever said that, watch, I can find you.
Say
Okay, so this keeps your body what? Keeps your body what?
Warm and insulated.
Warm. Okay, I want my YouTube channel to stay, please. I don't want to get I don't want this video to get
4 subscribers. I see
I
it.
don't want this video to get put down and then they say because of body shaming or something like that. So
Well, it keeps the
Dang
fat
it,
inside the fat.
it keeps your body
It insulates.
keeps your body warm. Do you know, right? A person who have extra weight on their body, right?
The extra warm.
They are what? Extra warm. So that means during the cold time, you think they feel it? They really feel it. They you know, persons like that, they love that weather.
So the people who has body shame, they actually be enjoying that.
They have to be enjoying the cool weather. But now the problem comes now when the summer comes. Gosh.
And they extra hot.
And why you say they? Alea, come on, you acting like you slim. You're not slim.
What?
You're not slim. Alea is not. Antoine. Alea is like 250 pounds or something like that.
Antoine, do not
Antoine, tell the
lie on
truth.
live
That's
television.
not very nice.
Antoine, tell the truth.
Exactly.
Tell it. He wasn't even paying attention. My.
He's so lost in
But
his
yeah,
thoughts.
we doing general science today.
This is not general science.
Oh, we do is asking me Mr. Day.
I was saying, isn't Alea like 250 pounds in real life? Tell the truth.
Yes. She's be 250 degrees. And
I said
it's be
pounds.
dead on.
I said pounds.
What?
I said pounds. Isn't she 250 pounds in real life?
I believe you, Mr. B.
Thank you.
I am not 250.
Mr. Petit, that's not very nice. You have to
Mr.
be
Petit,
nice.
I will sue you, Mr. Petit. I will sue you.
No, sir. She
Yeah,
don't be.
see?
She just read the
Mhm.
dictionary.
What?
But it's lost, bro.
You been sleeping?
He's talking about everything except the topic.
That is so true. All right, fat layer. Fat layer. What does a fat layer do?
It keeps your body warm. It
Keeps your
cushions
body-
your muscles and your bones.
It stores energy in fat cells.
Stores energy in fat cells. Do you
Mr.
know?
Petit.
1 second, Alea. So
Okay.
do you know that the fat is there not only to keep you warm, right? That's what. Not all fat is bad, right? You need fat. You need some degree of fat, right? That's important.
So it wasn't an insult.
Yeah, you need fat. You just don't need a.
He told me I was 250 pounds.
You don't need a lot of fat. You need some, right? You don't need an excess amount, but you need some because
He's saying you need to lose some pounds.
because
Aiden, you need to lose.
because please, I'm speaking now. I'm teaching now. So you need fat because your body needs to find a way to keep warm during cold times, and you need to cushion your muscles and your bones, and also you need to store energy in your fat cells. So you need fat, right? But just don't need an excess amount. Okay. And so let me show you all a picture that basically summarizes everything we just talked about. It's a nice picture. I like it. This is the layer, right? So the layers. This the first layer is the what? What is the first layer? This is the
Epidermis.
epidermis. Very good. This is the top layer, the part that we can see. The next one is the what?
Dermis.
Dermis. That's the middle layer.
Dermis.
And then the bottom layer is the, what do you call that?
Subcutaneous.
Subcutaneous layer or fat layer.
Subcutaneous tissue. Or
Very
fat.
good. By the way, what is this thingy that it's swivel up like that? What is that?
That's a nerve ending.
That's not a nerve ending.
Isn't that the
Sweat gland, sweat gland.
sweat gland? Yeah.
That is the
Now I give you the answer.
That
now.
is the
Sweat gland.
Sweat glands.
Sweat glands. Very good. There's
Who
a
is the
more.
nerve ending?
Wait, can you wait? There's a more
My
detail.
bad.
There's a more detailed diagram. Let me show you all that.
Can you?
Let me show you all the more detailed one. That basically like explains everything. Okay, good. So this one is it. It's a good diagram. You can see everything. So this one shows it. So as you can see, this is the sweat gland, and sweat comes out from it. You have the nerves, nerve endings, and all that stuff. This is the hair follicle. Okay. You have the oil. This is the sebaceous gland, which is responsible for doing what? What the sebaceous gland is responsible for?
Producing sebum.
Producing oils.
Who said that? Sebum. Sebum is correct.
That was a mile.
Very good. Sebum, which is an oil, which is there to what? Help with lubricating the skin. Okay. And you obviously have the hair, and you have the blood vessels, capillaries and stuff. And you have the blood vessels because you still need blood to circulate. The epidermis is the part that we can see, that's the top layer. The dermis is the middle part, and the fat layer or the subcutaneous layer is the third one, where all the adipose tissue is. Okay.
That's what is that word? Cretin? Keratin?
Keratin?
Oh
one?
yeah. Right there.
Where
Right
is
there.
it? This one? Oh,
Yeah.
keratin. Oh yeah, that's true. I know what you're talking about. All right, next. Okay, I said 8:30. How is it 8:30 already? All right, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay, what do we know about the epidermis? What do we know about that layer?
It protects the body from germs and dirt, and it
Okay.
contains melanin.
Very good. What
It's
else?
the only part you can see.
Very good. It's a part that you could see. Ronald Rule, you're not participating in the classroom discussion. So Ronald, where's Ronald? Ronald Rule. Where's Ronald Rule? Can't have from Ronald. Megan Penniman, where's Megan? By the way, everyone take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Megan Penniman, where are you, Megan?
Yes, sir.
What do we know about the fat layer? What do we know about the fat layer?
It keeps your body warm, cushions your muscles and bones, and stores energy in fat cells.
Very good. And Tavano Sutherland. Tavano Sutherland, where's Tavano? Tavano Sutherland.
Yes, sir.
What do we know about the dermis layer?
Dermis, sir.
The dermis layer.
That's blood vessels that keeps your skin healthy.
Very good. Are you writing these notes, Tavano? Tavano, are you writing these notes?
Sure.
But you have to send them, Tavano. I don't see your notes. So where's your notes, Tavano?
Sure, sir.
All right. All right. All right, so let's move on from this. This is gonna be general science. Shavarian, that is not nice. That is not nice.
But it's true though.
That is not. No, man. We could beat the Grizzlies with this for sure.
We done 0-4.
For sure. What do you mean 0-4?
0 wins and 4 losses.
Can you go back to the previous slide? I didn't quite get it.
What do you mean 0 wins 4? I don't understand. Oh, you mean in the playing? No, don't worry about that. We could rebound, man. Talking about Steph, Jimmy, Draymond, big three. I got feet. The more I show, I gotta be coming in with a big celebration. I show that.
What about Buddy Hield?
Let's not talk about Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield is great garbage.
No, we can't say that about our Bahamian guy. Can't say that about our Bahamian guy.
Only a slide 2K Eagle.
Mr. Badig.
Yes, sir.
I back, Mr. Badig.
Oh, Ronald, yes. You weren't answering for a moment.
Yes, sir. I missed the minute after my Grammy. I didn't even notice.
Okay. All right, so let's move on from this. But like I told you, Ronald, if you have to leave, you have to let me know. You can't just be in and out.
Yes, sir.
All right, next we have to do general science. Okay, general science. By the way, have you already sent in the health science notes? Let me know, please. I already sent in the health science notes.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now topic. The last thing we did in general science was what?
Electricity.
Were you sure it wasn't electricity? I mean, it
I
was
feel like every
close.
time I guess wrong.
It was close. It was close. Not. It was something
I feel like
related
the
to.
last thing I remember was BPL.
Yes, something along those lines. It's along those lines. It's along those lines. It's along those lines, my dear. So it's what? We was talking about the simple circuit. Remember? Oh, I remember what happened. That was the night when current had turned off or something happened.
Yes.
And then I got
yeah.
disconnected. And then but we came back. The class came back.
Yeah, so
But not everyone came back.
but I remember the diagram.
Yeah, I was in.
Yeah, not everyone came back. Some people just took the chose to just, you know, not come back. But for those who did come back, we learned about the circuit. And we said that in order for you to have a circuit, what are some components that you must have? You must have a what?
A bulb.
A bulb. What else?
Wire.
A wire. What else?
11.
A what?
Electricity.
Say it again.
A switch.
A switch. Okay. You're
Electricity.
missing the most important part.
Electricity.
No, not electricity.
The cord. The cup.
The most
The power.
The battery.
The battery. Very good. The
Life?
battery. The battery.
Life?
You need the battery. Okay,
Oh.
so let's talk about the symbols used for a circuit. Symbols used for the electrical circuit. The electric circuit. Okay, these are going to be some of the symbols that we use for the electric circuit. And then we're gonna talk about, like, if we have time, we could talk about also the safety principles that you need to know about that. I have this arranged like that because I need a chart for a table rather. So insert, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 rows and 2 columns. Now you gotta work hard and you gotta make sure draw your table with precision, just like how I did with mine. So make sure that you draw yours nice and neat, just like how I have mine, okay? So
You didn't draw yours though.
I did.
I blink and that thing was
I
on the screen. Let's be real.
I did. It's called high leverage activities.
If you did that by hand, how come you have it in purple now? How come you changing the colors? This is so shocking. Oh my
know,
god.
right?
Highlighter.
Look at that.
It's a highlighter.
Thank you,
Well,
Joel.
he highlighted everything every single time at the speed of the light.
Yes.
Like he's moving so fast. This is shocking.
Yes. This is just
Something
what-
called a laptop.
Joel, that's not what it's called. It's called
Oh, what?
leverage.
Y'all forget Mr. Peters AIA.
I'm
But they can't be AI if you
I am
talking to
an
us and making jokes.
am
AIs
a-
don't have full
Yes,
emotion.
they do. They do.
AI
Yes,
can
they
make
do.
jokes.
They can. All right.
I didn't say they couldn't
Like
make jokes.
Siri.
Who was
All right. So symbols. What is the battery symbol? What is the battery symbol? I'm sure y'all know the battery symbol, right? Okay.
Plus a negative sign.
No, Joel. Unfortunately, no.
DHL?
The battery symbol. This is not good. This is really not good. Let me show you. Let me draw the battery symbol for y'all.
He ain't gonna draw it. He could put it on the screen in 5 seconds and say he drew it.
I am actually, you know what? I was about to draw this, and you know what?
Prove it wrong, Mr. Petit.
I don't have nothing to prove. I don't have
You
nothing
know,
to
then to prove, and then he could put a picture on the screen, so he draw that.
I have nothing to prove. I am confident in my own skin. All right, so let's go ahead and draw this. So we have this symbol goes like that, and like that. No, I don't look good. I need to make it like straighter. So it goes like that, and like this. Okay, dokie. And
This is living proof that if he was AI, he would have been able to do that properly.
and can I do something without critique? That'd be very nice. And I don't think no, this look bad, horrible. Let me just go and do it the regular way.
The regular way.
The regular way. The right way, I should say. All right, so I'm gonna use PowerPoint. So let's go ahead and do it like this. And okay, good. Okay, good. And then it's gonna be like so. Boom and boom. And then this is going to be like this. And like that. Yes, and that's how we draw a battery. That's the battery symbol.
How was we supposed to know that?
All right, so this is the battery symbol. All right. Do y'all understand that? Let me know y'all drawings look for the battery symbol.
Yours look better, but it's okay.
I
It's
know,
okay.
I know, that's fine. That's fine.
Mine will always look better.
How does your drawing look? The rest of us, how does our drawing look for the battery symbol?
It looks okay.
Okay. All right. All right, so there's a battery symbol. Next, we need to draw another battery symbol. This time, battery, but this time the cells are, you have 3 cells joined. So 3 cells joined. Basically a bigger battery, a more complicated battery. Okay. A more complicated battery. Okay, so I'm gonna need like extra space to deal with that. Does that, okay, that's good. So let's go ahead and draw this battery. So we have the long one like this. Okay, so I have the short one like this. So this goes like that. This goes like that. So we have that, and then we have this like that. And this like that. Okay. And we have this and that and this and that and this and that. That. All right, and there you have it. You have a battery with 3 joint cells. Wait 1 second. We don't need this. We don't need this last one. Yeah, so we should be good right now. So this is a battery with 3 joint cells. Okay, how does y'all one look?
It's better than yours. I just have to say it.
What?
It's I.
It's okay. All right. So that's the battery with 3 joint cells. All right, are y'all drawing this down properly? Let me know, please.
Yes, so.
Liliana, are you drawing this down? Where's Liliana? Liliana, are you drawing this? And Patrick, are you drawing this? Very good, Liliana. And
Yes, sir. I try my best to draw it.
trying your best to draw it. That's all you could do. All you could do is your best. I know I'm great in everything, but do your best.
Okay. What
Ama-
the garbage you
The-
gonna say? You gonna speak that speech that was
The ego.
You wanted to be so delusional in the world.
Let's do
Wow.
Let's do a DJ. I have a dream.
All right. Okay, next we have after we have the battery. The battery. Okay, shoot, let's do that. After we have the battery, the next thing we have is a bulb. Bulb. Okay. Bulb. Okay. So it's gonna be the symbol for a bulb. So for this one, I don't really like this one. I'm gonna have to do my best at drawing this one. So for the bulb, so the symbol for the bulb is going to be okay. So we're gonna have to basically draw a line. There's different ways we could do the bulb. So some diagrams have it, or some books have it like this. There's 2 ways you could do it at least. You could do it like this, so you could have it like this. Wait, let's move it. I don't want this. I want this. Good. So we could have it like this. Let me make this smaller. This is the bulb. Or this is one version of the bulb. So you could basically look like an X and some with a circle in between. This is the bulb. All right. Or you could have it where it's like it's inside. So it's like maybe I should do another white one. And this is when we have it in the circuit. That's why we have it in the circuit. This one. So it could also look like this. So this is also a symbol for a bulb as well. So bulb symbol would, let me bring this lower. Okay, good.
Mr. Petit,
Mhm.
where did this image come from? Did you draw it yourself?
Yeah, I'm drawing it.
How come it's not blue like all the other images?
Like, did you like pre-make it?
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, I always pre-make my stuff.
Then how come you didn't pre-make the first two?
I just wanted to show y'all how to do it, you know, give y'all some help, assistance.
Okay.
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 Oh, step by step?
Yeah, step by
Must-
step.
But the
Must
first
be
two was the
nice.
easiest ones,
Step
though.
by step.
Must
Who
be
was that?
nice.
Who was that saying that? Oh, he's trying by.
All right. Next up we have.
That was Joel.
Next up we have. Can you leave Joel alone, please? Joel is not doing anything. Next up we have the resistor. So we have the resistor. Antoine, I noticed you stopped talking, man. What happened?
What would you say?
I noticed you stopped talking.
Miss Petit, you wanna know, as soon as you say bye-bye, bye-bye, you're gonna sleep.
Resistor.
Mr. Petit, this look like this. You say it's 14 different pieces. This look like this could take you a little further past 9 o'clock. You may have to send this to us.
Really? Oh, no, man. Come on, I trying to ease it out so it stays right at 9 o'clock, exactly at 9. So y'all wouldn't have to. Oh, Mr. Petit, we going? You're in class early. You're paying all this money. You're in class exactly at 9 o'clock, 9:01 maybe.
Who complaining about getting out of class early? Because it ain't me.
All right. So with the resistor. Now the resistor could come in different ways. We could have. Wow, and that sounds feels so peaceful, man. So peaceful all of a sudden. So
Mr. Petit, who you mute?
I don't know. They know exactly where they are. All right, so we have the fixed resistor. This is the fixed resistor. It also could look like I can draw.
Excuse me, did you look in the chat, please?
I can't look at the chart. I'm trying to get this out. So a resistor could also look like this too. They might have like a diagram like that, sort of like this. A resistor could also look like that with the curviness inside. This card, that's also another example of a resistor as well. Okay. Next, we also have the. Oh, that's the next one. So let me actually put that in because they actually have all two. So I thought they didn't have all two. So good, perfect. We get to put the other image of it. So this is also a resistor.
The other image, so it ain't a drawing no more.
The other image, pre-made, especially for this class. All right. The resistor, very good. So this is the resistor.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, may I use bottom, please?
Plagiarism.
Yes,
Plagiarism at its
Yes,
finest.
yes, we can, Amaya. All right, next. So we have the resistor. What else? Open switch. So switch open. Switch open. Switch open. Open switch. There's a symbol for this. Switch open. Switch open.
You see it, Mr. Petit?
No, I ain't see nothing. No.
Oh my God. Wait.
I'm called the ultimate being. Switch open.
Jump on a train right now, bro.
I have a dream. All right, so this is the switch open. Now, if the switch is open, do we have electricity? If the switch is open. Will electricity pass through if the switch is open?
Yes.
Class, will electricity pass through if the switch is open?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
The switch have to be what?
Closed.
Closed.
Because
Like
the wire,
together.
yeah, the wire have to connect in order for electricity to pass through. Okay.
I like the pre-order.
Say it again.
I like the pre-order ones.
You like what you mean the pre-order?
The pre-order ones.
Pre-order? What you mean?
The dark ones.
Oh, okay, I got you. Oh,
That
I
were
got
made
you.
before.
That was made before. I got you, and not the white ones, right? Yeah. All right, next. All right, green. All right. Next, we have switch close. Sorry, switch close. So switch close is when electricity switch close. That's when electricity can pass through. So switch close. Switch close. Oh boy. I could let me close this. Like this. Yeah, just like that and like that. Switch close. And you need the switch to be closed in order for electricity to pass through. Okay. And which symbol is the easiest to draw so far? The easiest.
The resistor.
Switch close.
The resistor.
The first resistor.
The first resistor, that's true.
No, the second
The
one.
bulb.
The
The
second
bulb with the
All
X
Both of
in the
them,
middle.
both of the resistors easy to draw.
Two of them.
The bulb with the X in the middle.
Okay.
The second battery.
The second, please stop.
All of them.
Stop. The second.
Mr. T, that's the
Okay,
double A battery. Mr. T, that's the double A battery or triple A battery.
No, that's just like when you join batteries together.
I actually kind of worried you though. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, the next one we have is the voltmeter, which is there to measure the voltage. Okay. The voltage passing through a circuit. All right, this is the voltmeter. Okay. The voltmeter.
Mr. Petit, I can't believe you're making us draw all of these and you're just using pictures.
Voltmeter.
It actually real.
It's actually pretty
I'm
easy.
back. Mm-hmm.
It's actually
Voltmeter.
easy.
Thank you, Joel.
At least
So well,
Well,
True.
fine,
All
but
these
it's
easy.
voltmeter.
It's so
But, like,
serious. You
it
just
may be
trying to
easy,
put a
but,
few
like, no-
words.
It
Alright.
ain't so big.
Thank you, Shavarian.
So well, it takes steroids to the arm.
All right, next we have after the voltmeter we have the ammeter. Okay. This is there to measure amperes. All right. Devana, you watching the news?
Me?
Yeah, I could add the news being in the background. Are you watching the news?
I make fun from.
Okay. You still didn't deny it. Are you watching the news?
Not me.
Okay. All right. I understand that you want the notes from the previous slides.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I just saw you disappear. We needed your help. We're struggling.
My Wi-Fi was iffy.
Oh yeah, I bet. You in your Providence or Palm Island, Tavana?
I no problems.
Okay. Okay, the next we have is ammeter. Next. Then obviously we have this one is gonna be the easiest, which is gonna be the connecting wire. Oh wow, it's almost time. It's almost time for us to end. So connect the wire. Connecting wire. Then we have the fuse. The fuse.
It's so sleepy, boy.
Antoine, you've been sleeping all day. Then we have the
You
fuse.
for the you don't know the struggle.
You want Easter break, so
It's so the why thank
Connecting
is going
wise is
far.
the easiest.
Oh, thank you, Lord. It's almost 9 o'clock.
wow.
Mr. Petit, this is gonna go past now.
It's not gonna go past 9 o'clock. Not gonna go past 9 o'clock.
I'll bet you $1.
Wow.
I really don't care if it does.
Thank you.
I care.
Thank
hope
you.
I learned
Please do
something
not call me the nerd, okay?
Thank you,
I just have plenty of free time that I like to waste.
Okay, Cleveland. I think.
Cleveland, what?
That's one concern and laugh.
Wait, throw it a laugh. Wait,
Antoine, stop it. Stop it.
what are you going more?
Stop it.
I had to.
All right, so the fuse, and then we have one last one, which is the earth. The earth. Okay. The earth. So the earth one looks like this.
It's past 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock.
But when my good night.
Good night, what? We ain't
Mr.
no good
Petit,
night.
when it's my
Good
assignment.
night. Have a good night, y'all.
When
not-
it's
it's
my
the night well.
assignments that
Night
do
well.
We ain't
at-
done yet, Miss
We ain't
Witty.
done yet.
when
We
it's
ain't-
my assignments due at 11:59 and it's 11:59 and 1 second, my assignment's late, so it's after 9 o'clock.
No, it's not. All right, so this is the earth. Bottom. And then the earth goes like that. Okay, this is the earth.
You just one of them people who believe there is flooding. What's happening?
This is the earth, like the ground, you know, like
Oh, dirt is round.
Say Earth is flat. Yeah, Mr. Badee. Mr.
All
D
right.
look like you believe in aliens and that.
all right. All right, what is the easiest symbol
Maybe
of them
Mr.
all?
Petit is alien, you never know.
What is the symbol?
The connecting wire.
Yeah, connecting why is the easiest.
Mm-hmm.
What is the symbol for the battery?
The symbol for the battery
double A.
is red, like
Double A.
Another
Double A.
line.
double A.
And that.
Double A.
Let me actually get some people with sense answering. Liliana, are you there? Where's Liliana? Liliana, can you hear me? Where's Liliana? My. That's so embarrassing. Gosh.
Yeah, your people with sense didn't even help.
That's not true. They're right there. Megan Penniman. Where's Megan Penniman? Megan Penniman. How you doing, Megan?
Mr. Petit, it's a horizontal line,
that
then a
burn.
short
Sarah
vertical
saying-
line,
That burn,
a
Mr.
long, then it's a
Jasmine
gap, then it's a
Rose.
long vertical
Jasmine-
line.
Jasmine Rose. Jasmine Rose, are you there? It's Jasmine. Jasmine Rose.
No way, 3 back to back.
0-3.
3 back to back. LOL.
I'm telling him not to answer. That's why.
You airballing, Mr. Badee.
Ugh, I have to burn.
Ronald Rule. Where's Ronald? Ronald
Yes,
Rule.
sir.
Hey, Ronald, how you doing today?
They good, they good.
Excellent. What's the symbol for the fuse?
The symbol for the fuse.
For the fuse.
Oh Lord. It's like a box with a line in it.
Very good, Ronald.
It's
All right.
actually a rectangle.
Yeah, it's actually a rectangle.
Anyway,
My laptop sideways, so I'm gonna blind me.
don't worry about them, Ronald.
Why your laptop sideways?
Don't worry about
Yeah,
them,
but-
Ronald. Ronald, they're jealous.
It still would have been a rectangle though.
All right.
Exactly.
It's past 9 o'clock.
Mr. Petit, do you see how it's like 9:03, right? Time
It's
to go.
9:03. It's
Oh,
time
that's
to go
light work.
to
I just want to tell you now.
Good night, Mr. Petit. Enjoy the rest of your night.
All right. Have a wonderful night. Y'all
Like-
take care.
I'm gonna see you on the
Oh, Mr. Badee, my brain bubbling.
Can I take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp and then we
Hold
should
on, Mr.
go?
Badil. I'm a normal.
How does your brain bubble?
Quit the talking, please, and finish your work. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp once you've already done
Gonna
that.
take my picture right now.
Once you've
Good
already done
night.
that, then you can leave.
Just with the, I can't see it. Like, I can't see all of it. Like, it
Can't
only
see all
goes
of it.
views and then it earth and then you just see the flat line.
Yeah,
And
that
you
shit.
think the earth is shut up.
Alea, don't say that. All right, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Yes, sir, Mr. Badil. See you later. Have a great day.
You two have a great day.
You know, Antoine ain't finished them notes, right?
Antoine,
night, Mr.
Antoine, where's your notes?
Antoine was
I
sleeping
send a
this
picture.
class,
I send a
Mr.
picture. I
Petit.
send a picture. I send a picture.
All right, no problem. Take a picture of your work and
Yeah,
send.
Leo. Yeah, Leo.
Y'all go.
What?
Bye, 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 bye,
Say that,
bye,
Mr. Badil.
bye, bye.
Have a good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night, you too.
Good night.
Good night, good night. Miss Morris, what would I do with these children? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Not
They don't want to do no work. I don't get it. All right, then have a good
I
night.
like my baby. Give me my baby them.
All right, take care.
Okay.